There is a secret so powerful that once you know it, you will never remain weak again. Most men live their lives as followers, drifting like leaves in the wind, waiting for someone else to tell them what to do, how to live, and what decisions to make. But then, there are a rare few who stand apart. Men who decide with the clarity of vision in their eyes, who command with the power of their voice, and who live in such a way that others cannot help but respect them. These men are called alpha males. And let me tell you this strength is not given by luck. It is not something you are born with. It is not inherited. It comes from mastering a set of principles, 7 unshakable rules that transform an ordinary man into a leader, a force of nature, and a man who cannot be ignored. If you adopt these 7 principles, people will follow your lead without you asking them to. Respect will bow at your feet, and success will come knocking at your door. So let's dive into the 7 principles of the alpha. Principle number 1, mastery over desires, anger, and fear. An alpha male does not allow his desires to enslave him, his anger to control him, or his fears to paralyze him. Weak men are like puppets, pulled by their impulses, by their cravings, by their temper. They lash out, they react instantly, and they destroy relationships, opportunities, and even their own peace of mind. The alpha male is different. When anger rises in him, he breathes, he pauses, and he responds with wisdom instead of rage. When fear whispers in his ear, he doesn't run away, he steps forward. And when desire tempts him, he does not become its slave. He keeps it under his control. That control is rare. That control is power, and that control is what separates leaders from the masses. Principle number 2, transforming weakness into strength. Most men spend their lives hiding their weaknesses. They cover them up, pretend they don't exist, and live in denial. But the alpha male looks directly at his flaws and works on them. Do you lack confidence? Then build it. Are you unfit? Then train your body. Is your mind scattered? Then discipline. Every weakness is a chance to become stronger, but only if you face it. This is why people are drawn to an alpha male. His confidence isn't fake. It's built on real effort, on battles he has fought within himself. That's the kind of confidence that cannot be shaken, and it's magnetic. People naturally gravitate towards it. Principle 3, the power of decision-making. In life, everyone has advice. Friends, family, society, they will all tell you what you should do. But advice means nothing if you don't have the courage to decide. The alpha male makes decisions. He knows that leadership isn't about being perfect. It's about being courageous enough to take responsibility. A real man is not afraid of making mistakes because mistakes can be corrected. What he fears is paralysis, hesitation, and the regret of never trying. The courage to decide is what makes a man a leader. Followers are always waiting. Leaders act, and when you act, others naturally follow. Principle number 4, strength of body and mind. An alpha male knows one thing clearly. You cannot lead if you are weak. A weak body limits your energy. A weak mind limits your vision. Together, they destroy your potential. This is why he invests in both. He trains his body because discipline in the gym transfers into discipline in life. He sharpens his mind because a strong mind can lead nations, inspire movements, and create legacies. Think of every great leader, every innovator, every champion. None of them had a weak mind, and none of them allowed their bodies to rot in laziness. The balance of physical strength and mental sharpness is what creates unstoppable men. Principle number 5, boundaries and respect. Respect is not demanded, it is commanded, and the alpha male never compromises on his respect. He draws clear boundaries in life. He lets people know where the line is, and he never allows anyone to cross it. Weak men are stepped on because they never define their boundaries. They allow others to insult them, use them, and manipulate them. But the alpha male says no when he must. He enforces his limits without guilt. And guess what? People respect a man who respects himself. Boundaries are not about arrogance, they are about self-worth. And when people see that you value yourself, they have no choice but to value you too. Principle number 6, lifelong learning. A true alpha male is always learning. He understands that muscles may give you strength, but only knowledge and wisdom give you power. He reads, he observes, he learns from mistakes, his own and others. He knows that ignorance is weakness and growth comes only from constant learning. While average men waste hours in distraction, the alpha male invests in his education, in his personal growth, in skills that make him valuable. He is never static. He is always evolving, and evolution is power. Principle number 7, inspiring through character. Weak men try to bring others down so they can feel strong. Alpha males don't need that. They rise so high in their own character that others are inspired to rise with them. This is why even his enemies respect an alpha male. They may not like him, but they cannot ignore him. His integrity, his discipline, his courage, they shine so bright that even those who oppose him feel his presence. The alpha male doesn't need to shout to prove he's a leader. His actions speak louder. His consistency speaks louder. His example speaks louder. Final reminder, what it means to be alpha. So these are the 7 principles that transform an ordinary man into an alpha male. 1. Control over desires, anger, and fear. 2. Working on weaknesses, not hiding. 3. The courage to decide. 4. Strength of body and mind. 5. Boundaries and self-respect. 6. Lifelong learning. 7. Inspiring through character. But remember this, being alpha is not about crushing others. It's not about domination. It's not about showing off. Being alpha is about making yourself so strong, so disciplined, and so confident that people naturally respect you. That respect cannot be bought. It cannot be begged for. It can only be earned. So ask yourself, will you keep drifting like the rest of the crowd? Or will you step up, adopt these principles, and build yourself into the kind of man who cannot be ignored? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 principles will you adopt first in your life?